I'm waiting on you, bro. On the old Tay, man. Hey, Tay. Yeah. Hey, MD, what's up, MD? Oh, he gotta guy you that now.
Like 8, you just try to come over there like 9 tonight.
Alright, let's do it. Yeah, I probably just mute you there. I ain't got too much to say. I'm just playing, fool. Just passing and catching, fool. Just pitch and catch, you know. Toss the old pigskin around a little bit. Each other. And that's all. Slaving them pews.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay. And
nah, see, B-I-S-M-B-I-G-G.
As the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel, they're ready to go as they get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, I popped up first. I pop up first.
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Wilson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 77 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
The first carry now for the BYU man, it's Jamal Williams. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offensive backfield, not necessarily just playing in the line of scrimmage.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
It's one.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead is huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. Would be ideal.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson escaping the pressure right. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. On 1st down, it's Carson.
12 weeks.
Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the 44, Wilson.
I'd be fine with a girl, but I won't go.
20, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. D.K. Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
You want it? I don't just let it charge on the lap. Hey, too fat. Hey, too fat.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script.
Williams loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 2nd down now. It's Jones trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake, but I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Now Wilson.
He ain't beat him that time.
Flushed out right.
Oh, boy, my goodness.
Right away for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I had the wrong button.
That time able to knock that one away. This secondary has been roasted in this first
Well,
half.
man.
They get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
Again on 2nd and 10. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
But maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep. That's caught at the 25. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
That user life.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Pretty good running there, 9 yards.
One team, man.
They go read option with Wilson. He may try and run, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
If you don't score what?
And this will be a touchback as that sails
That's
over the end
unbelievable.
line.
If you want to get beat by 60, it's up to you.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot.
And he's into the clear. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams. 75 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Yes, you did.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, 1st down. On first down, Carson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From just shy of midfield, Wilson.
Oh, he bumped him off the road. That's touchdown like shit, bruh. Hey, watch that play. Watch circle, bro. Watch the play on the string. Watch circle.
There, but it'll be third down.
Watch how he bump him. Watch how the safety bump him. That's touchdown like shit.
Twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. Here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got
I ain't put no leg on that zone. That went strong as shit.
Much too long. That's into the end zone for
I
a
ain't put
touchback.
no leg on. I roll out. I ain't put no leg on it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Rodgers now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation.
Let's go!
Won the battle. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
Hey, come on. Listen, I'm right there. Come on, let's go.
By the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his crew will take
I was on that. You know I saw it.
the 35-yard line.
That was me.
See this often. A quarterback of his caliber.
I was the nigga that caught the pick. I'm on him the whole play, fool.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Being chased out left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and now it's second down. To throw is Wilson. Going to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Myers' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
Should have fumbled.
Taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he finds his tight end, Graham. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They only got a yard on that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
I feel like I did, though.
Now Rodgers. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Rodgers to throw once more.
Hey, come on. Throwing it right to him.
Problems on
y'all there making horrible reads.
First half, relatively small sample size, but they're
the win against you. You ain't making that. What you doing?
Somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks
out
of
there
yards
bad as
first
shit. I'm
down.
man A-Rod looking crummy and shit out there.
On now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Sometimes you got to take a hit, take a sack. Hello. Or make the right read.
On now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt.
Because the wind 17 miles against him. I don't know what he did to the weather.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
A gain there of 21 yards. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
You said they got who right there? That's who?
I don't know.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys.
He mobile enough. He nimble enough.
So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him
It's
14
out,
on that one and a first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll lay out and pull
They definitely ain't trying to see the mouth.
Catch there. A gain of 5, good enough
Them
for the
defenders,
first down.
they ain't trying to deal with that shit.
So from Seahawks territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. From the shotgun, Wilson.
That's a pig. That's a pig.
Intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. A big scene,
that was
and he
on me.
might go all the way.
That
Into the end zone.
I knew the blitz was coming
Six
in
and a
there.
Packer touchdown. Now Crosby for the point after.
All time.
And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
And they is torched. I'm not controlling the front them like shit.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense.
I don't even know.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
That's an
It's a
2-10
burn one
pass.
here in this third
Ain't
quarter.
that much.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Guaranteed.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack.
2 outs and do fat.
Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football
Her new job.
on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother
It's
you
cool.
too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
To throw is Wilson. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Dean Lowry just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. You never want to give up a sack.
Oh,
From
depends
the
how to.
perspective, they hate it for several
I feel like they're gonna give us whoever had a better playoff season.
Brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Third and long, it's Wilson. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed.
I want them to get to the first down line first.
Both sides,
no
flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of
Rushing did. Might as well drop back.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now he's going to let it go deep. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
I'm chasing. Oh, why he come down?
His man, Valdez-Scantling. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
That's on Liverpool.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4.
Hey, take 26. 57. Mike, 57.
On first down, Rodgers. He's going to go.
That's the same play they got him last time.
Inside the 30. It's a big play for Green Bay. 41 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw again. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah, minimal gain. Looked good, though. The Packers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 20-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Back launch. 54, mark, 54A, exit. 54, down.
Rodgers again now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Steps in, and Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're...
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson taking it in. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Timing. So let that get Doc early shit.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Why they took y'all off the box with the one?
Field at the 49. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield.
I was like, what the fuck?
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Jadeveon Clowney. A sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Now she talking about the strawberry.
Up there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Flushed out right. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. On first down, Wilson. Flush to his right.
This is studio
zone.
game.
No options. He just tosses this one away incomplete.
Now they'll
bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a
That's
chance to
lit,
come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Here now
He
is
sung it twice, so
2nd and 10
it's
again for the
that's
41.
right.
Now it's Wilson. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Oh my God, that's touchdown.
They need Adrian Amos with a pick. Two-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Brad McDougal, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
You know he got in the first quarter, bro.
To throw again, Wilson. Forced out to his left. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That shit crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we crazy. You be geeking.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett. There to make the grab. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. They're still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe
I still got him too, fool. I got him too. I'm cash out ready. Whenever.
Are they worried about
said,
positioning? Right? Are they worried about do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And they're going to start this drive at
y'all they got on bags.
Up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their
try and get right there
underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy.
They got any logos over their head.
And someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Looking for more there on first down, but this throwdown
you lagging.
Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. Trey Flowers picks it. And the return comes to a halt. Right
you know when that cash app go that Western Union ready, man.
The number 7 usually lucky.
Cash app ready.
From him, 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's
this was for free. We ain't bet on this game.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college. So sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7. You're right, not lucky.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I saw letting him come back.
The confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I
couldn't help it.
It's not always just one guy's fault.
Can't throw the ball.
Maybe somebody ran
can't beat me. Can't throw the ball.
Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though,
shit boned up. All everything using.
And now
my mother.
Another interception. Picked off by Jamar Taylor. With that interception, he just set a record that
I'm trying, Gaboo.
That's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The 8.
Where the Killings
so
at?
last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah, Ty Detmer.
He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows
See, like, this is my first time playing with him.
I don't know. It has not been good.
Nah, I do fat about the cook. But I'm not washing dishes ever again. What? Nah.
Oh, Wilson gonna throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And my goodness, another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Cut that
Let's just be
motherfucker off.
frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And that will get a
Good game, bro.
timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this